6:23 here on a Tuesday morning. A local nonprofit seeks to empower girls of all ages by building self-esteem, but now it's looking for a new home. It's been displaced. We're talking about Emma's House, and the founder, Shamika Green, is here this morning to talk about the mission and the effort here. Shamika, good to meet you this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I feel like your co-host today.
Oh, you're more than welcome to be, Heather's not here, so you're more than welcome to help out.
I'll fill in.
Let's talk about what Emma's House is for folks who maybe don't know.
Okay, so Emma's House is a nonprofit that's based here in Las Vegas, but we provide empowerment programs for girls from elementary all the way to high school, and then we also have programs for women as well. We provide therapy services. The biggest thing is that Emma's House is a safe space. We are the voice for the voiceless.
The challenge of that empowerment, what is the need in the community that you see for young girls in the Valley who need that help, who need that assistance?
Well, the biggest thing is, for example, like one of our programs, the Beauty from Ashes, is for children of incarcerated parents. They need that safe space. They need a place where they can learn coping skills and learn how to communicate and know that they have that support. Emma's House plants that seed for the children and for women. And so I always say that we empower girls and inspire women.
And of course, Emma's House comes from just a great deal your own experience as in your past.
Yeah, so I call it the trauma to triumph story, because when I was growing up in Detroit, I dealt with a lot of trauma. My father was brutally murdered when I was 2, and then my mother went to prison when I was 7. And so my life was it was very chaotic due to the trauma and the grief and the loss. But it is a Beauty from Ashes story, because here I am now as a licensed marriage and family therapist, trauma specialist, grief specialist, and then also the founder of Emma's House. And so I turn my pain into purpose.
And I imagine when you're out in the community talking to girls who are maybe in a traumatic situation as you're describing, having that person to relate to really goes a long way.
Yeah, I always say textbook is like the foundation, but life experience is the teacher. And so if they can look at someone and know that I was able to really identify or walk in their shoes, it makes a big difference. But then also that you can rewrite your story. Like, that's my story.
Story's never finished. Yeah. Let's talk about the story you're trying to do now, the House of Love campaign right now. Yes. You're kind of based out of your garage.
Absolutely.
So what do you need?
Yes, so I'm evicting myself from my house, but we need a space. We need a building. During the pandemic, we were displaced. We made all the programs virtual, which was great at the time because we were able to meet the needs. But now we need to get into what looks like a new normal. And so we need a building, and so we need donations so we can be able to provide the kids a safe, stable place to be.
And they can do that online?
Yes, so on our website, www.emmashousinc.org, and you'll see the House of Love campaign.
Love to see it. Shamika, it's very good to meet you. Good luck in the campaign, and you do great work in the community. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, John.
Of course.